Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. This is the final time I will be doing a review of H20 Season 2. This is pretty much my whole review of the entire season. Now, shall we get started? Is this a stronger season than Season 1? Let's find out, shall we? Okay, starting off with the positives. I love the way they start this season. Giving the girls new powers during a very powerful moon? I think that's a really clever idea. I mean, not just any powers, but powers that tie to the weather, hence the title of the episode, Stormy Weather. I think that's a legit clever idea. And I love how, and they do, go all the way with it. I generally love that. And especially during the final battle, which I will get to in a bit. I mean, they do kind of, sort of, well, Emma and Ricky's new powers tie into their old powers. Cleo as well is good enough. I mean, I love how the snow and frost connects to Emma's old powers of freezing water, and Ricky's lightning abilities kind of actually tie into heating water. Although, to be fair, she did kind of get fire powers in one episode of Season 1. Which was my favorite episode of Season 1, by the way. But I like this amazing idea, and I love how it starts off the season. Fantastic. Next, I want to talk about the two of the best relationships in the series. Little is lack thereof. Firstly, I like to talk about one of the best relationships of the season, Ricky and Zane. Honestly, when I heard that Zane was coming back, I'm like, how is Ricky gonna keep her secret again? Sadly, she doesn't, but I think it gets a positive. For one, Zane actually becomes a much better character here. He goes from a rich, annoying, obnoxious snob to still a rich, but a rich, awesome, layered, and a really generous guy. This is the kind of awesome, deep character arc that I want to see in the show like this. And honestly, Zane throughout this whole season, especially in the episode minus episode 18, where he's a really good guy. Hell, he even gets along with Ricky's father, who is a nice new addition to the cast, despite him not being never featured in Season 3, I don't think. But the acting from Andy McPhee is great. In the two episodes they're in, which, by the way, are the two best episodes, go watch my Season 2 ranking video that I posted yesterday. But that is great. Ricky and Zane are honestly the best couple in this season. Now for the other couple, or the lack thereof, is Cleo and Lewis. Now, at the start, Lewis seems to be more the overprotective boyfriend, but when Cleo, actually that should be the couple name, Clewis. Honestly, that's kind of a cute couple name. When Cleo breaks up with him, you kind of feel the wrong pain and emotion. And when they stay as friends throughout the season, except the final 2 episodes, I kind of want to see them get back together. Honestly, their friendship feels very powerful. I mean, the scenes are amazingly acted and written. Honestly, small snippets of those moments in this season was fantastic. And honestly, when they get back together during the final 2 episodes of the season, beautifully done. And I think that's actually one of the best parts of Season 3. Can't wait to review the start of it tomorrow. But honestly, I absolutely love Cleo and Lewis. Even when there's a couple, or as friends. I absolutely love that. Dawn Satori as a character, minus one episode, he's honestly one of the best adult characters in the show. Honestly, after season 1, I was kind of split on him, but in season 2, and especially 3, he is amazing. I'll get more into his character in season 3 when I get to that in April. But season 2 is honestly his strongest character. Honestly, the love for Cleo and Kim are honestly some of the most genuine, realistic, and loving parent that I've ever seen in a show like this. Honestly, you are such a great character, Don. Keep up the good work. Thank you. A new addition to the cast, Ash is also a piece of surprising character. Now, back in the day, I hated his character. Annoying, needy, and kinda in the way. But as I got older, I honestly feel bad for this guy. Craig Horner, great actor, acts the hell out of the scenes he's in, especially in the episodes where, well, he's generally a really good guy. Emma, treat him with the utmost respect, seriously. I'll get more into your relationship with him later on in both the mixed and the negative aspects. But Ash, you're a good guy, and I'm kind of sad that you're not in season 3. You or Emma, for that matter. But honestly, Ash, you are fantastic, especially in the final episode. Top notch. I would like. Sorry if I'm reading from my notes. I have to make sure I'm not missing anything. The final arc has to be one of the best season finales is honestly in the show. I've never seen the sequel series, but I don't think they're ever gonna top this one. Honestly, the idea around Charlotte becoming a mermaid, especially a character like her, is absolutely genius. I mean, Dr. Denman was fine, but Charlotte as a mermaid, especially with someone who has not only not 1, not 2, but 3 of their powers, is a genius idea. And I love that not only is a final climactic battle, but it takes place in the place that it began, Mako Island. The effects, the fight, and the acting in the final arc is some of the best acting I've seen in the series so far. But honestly, this is such a cool idea. I love they take advantage of it. I'm kind of sad it only lasts 6 episodes, but I love with the advantage they're given, they take full advantage of it, and I absolutely love it. And now, lead to the best part of the show, and generally one of the best villains in the show, Brittany Brines as Charlotte Watford. My god, is she such a cold, evil, and sadistic villain that I've seen in a show, this type of show. And Brittany Brines takes full advantage in every scene she's in. At the start, she seems like a typical girl with a crush. Kinda cute, kind of adorable. But as the season progresses, she becomes less cute, less adorable, more kinda needy, more wanting Lewis to herself. But as she becomes a mermaid, less happy, more power hungry, and pretty much connivingly evil. And boy, does Brittany Brines makes the character memorable. Honestly, making this character not only the villain of the show in the last 6 episodes, but honestly, it's just such a cool idea. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. It's such a cool idea. And honestly, Charlotte is a great villain. I mean, at first you feel bad, but in the final 3 episodes, you hate this character. Yeah, there were snippets of snide and evil little on, but I liked the few snippets. But then she pretty much just loses it near the final episodes, and Brittany Brines does a fantastic job. Honestly, give me more great villains like this, please. I hope. Now on to the mixed aspects, and there are two that I'm kind of split on. I'll start with Kim. Now, in season 1, I can forgive. She's just a kid. She's a bit bratty, all over top of herself. But she's becoming a mid-teenager, and some of the episodes she's in either can be okay, too irritable, to outright annoying. Particularly in episode 1, where she takes Cleo's new clothes out of spite. That was totally uncalled for. Oh, and especially her worst moment is where she takes advantage of Elliot and milks him out of his money. I mean, my god, Kim. Although, you kind of deserved it at the end. So, she's kind of a mixed character. I think it's because of the writing. They either make her too bratty or okay. She's kind of in the mixed. I don't know what they're going to do with her in season 3. Yes, Kim is in season 3. God. Hopefully her character writing does get a bit better. I mean, she's slightly better than season 1, but not by much. Now onto the other mixed aspect. Emma and Ash as a relationship. I don't like it. That much. Okay, there are snippets where you actually do kind of buy they're in love. Episodes 17, 18 come to mind. But the other half, I feel like they don't deserve to be together. Honestly, it's pretty much the relationship based on a lie. Now, do not get me wrong, Ricky and Zayn in the beginning were based on a lie, but 1, they genuinely cared for each other, and 2, the chemistry between Capria Hine and Burger's empathy feels real. The chemistry between Claire Hall and Craig Horner, I'm not initially buying it. Oh, there are snippets where they do genuinely care for each other, but they're only snippets, honestly. I mean, it's not a bad relationship, but it could have been more based on honesty. And that's why Cleo and Lewis work as a couple. They were honest with each other from the beginning, and that's what made them work. They genuinely love each other, they care for one another, and you don't want to see them fall apart. Emma and Ash, on the other hand, not so much. Which is why Byron should have been in there. I mean, where are you, Byron? Where the heck did you go? Their honesty built you up as a major character in season 1, and poof, you're gone. Honestly, Byron should have been in season 2. I mean, Ash is a great character, but Byron. Honestly. Now, here's, I think, what should have been fixed. Byron finding out Emma is a mermaid. And from there, I think they were better as a couple in season 1. Okay, they weren't actually together, but they had the same similar interests. They genuinely cared for each other, and that kiss in season 1, episode 11, gosh, my review of that, honestly is the beautifully shared chemistry I wanted to see. But sadly, Byron's not in this, and I'm kind of annoyed. So that's the mixed aspect, but there isn't much. And now for the negatives. Yeah. Emma, pretty much, after she meets Ash, is kind of, well, awful. I'm just gonna say it. She's awful to Ash for no particular reason. I mean, episodes 9 and 14 is honestly one of her worst, and there's no reason to hate this guy. I mean, is it because of his age? Wow. Okay. I don't get it. Now in episode 9, there's no reason to hate this guy. He's just acting professionally. Episode 14, I'm kind of getting there, but what you do after that, I pretty much lost faith in you. Honestly, Emma, you do not deserve this guy. And Ash, you're better off. And honestly, when they started dating in episode 17, I think that's the moment Emma, right at the start, should have told Ash. Now, in episode 20, I thought we were going to get that. I mean, she's like, you really want to know? She instantly goes up to the beach, is ready to dive in. There's a couple of bystanders. Okay, so wait until they're offset. This never is brought up again. Hell, in the final episode, Ash is kind of annoyed. Like, what are you hiding from me? if we're going to be together, you might as well tell me the damn truth. And honestly, Ash, I feel for you. Honestly, I feel for you. She's been nothing but lying to you from the beginning, and you want a relationship with her? Honestly, dude, you're better off. Although I do like in the final episode she finally tells him, but it's a little too late for that. Honestly, if you told him in like episode 20, this could have built up really interesting stuff. Would he be understanding, or would he shut her out because she's different? Honestly, if she told him, I think he'd be really understanding. I mean, heck, maybe later on with Charlotte, Emma could call Ash for help. Hey, could you help me? Help me, now you're in the know. Honestly, so many possibilities. Seriously, why didn't you tell him in the beginning, as soon as you started dating? My god, this is a terrible relationship, honestly. Now come to the final element that I absolutely hated about the season, Nate. And you thought he was bad in season 1? He is absolutely horrendous in this season. Honestly, the 3 big episodes he's in has gotta be my least favorite. Episode 4, he's a real creep. Episode 15, he's horrendously creepy. And episode 23, you're an ass. I mean, if you want to watch my season 1 episode 20 review, Hook, Line, and Sinker, go watch that one. He's pretty horrible to Lewis in that episode, and he's much as horrible here. Honestly, dude, everything that happens to you in this season, you deserve it. Being absolutely humiliated twice, and being attacked by Charlotte with her powers. Honestly, Nate, you are horrible. You're a horribly written character. Please tell me they fixed your character in season 3. Please tell me they fixed your character in season 3. Oh my god. Seriously, dude, what is your deal with Lewis? Now, nothing against the actor. I'm pretty sure the actor does a fine job, but you make me hate his character. If I see someone like you running across the street, I would walk the other way. Because less of you around, the better. So that's my review of season 2. Honestly, I think it's the best out of the 3. Better writing, better story, great villain, and honestly, some of the best romance in the season -1. Honestly, it's really sad that the next season goes downhill in terms of, well, one mermaid. I'll explain it in a little bit. And tomorrow, I'll be reviewing the first episode of season 3. Episode 1, The Awakening. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.